Bengals drive about to get going. They'll begin here with Bernard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
On 2nd and 9, Dalton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like prime opportunity there, didn't it? Man coverage with a linebacker going deep downfield. Yet how about the athleticism? We're seeing more and more of that of those linebackers coming into the NFL. They can run with just about anyone.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Pernell McPhee in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep to return is Cyrus Jones. This is taken at about the 14. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Already.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Wow.
Marquise Brown with his 16th touchdown of the
You
year.
in the broadcast?
And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike.
Yeah, you already know my favorite number.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4.
I don't be expecting the niggas to go deep like that. Get that bitch.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
I was about to scramble on his ass and shit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
And then I made them punt and
typically
shit.
those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Dalton gives to Bernard. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing.
When it was already over.
Strong safety in the NFL today. You are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Oh, yeah, Everett on his fucking ass. I ain't stupid. We gonna play this nigga just like we played motherfucking Tyreek Hill. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter.
Nigga, the best punter in the fucking game, nigga, ever.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions.
He's going for his own territory already.
So they're going to come
no
to the
time.
line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go. Regular. Watch it.
So they are going for it. Now Dalton under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Pernell McPhee. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check, 59. Go. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you. I'm going though.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Caught right side, it's Snead. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Y'all playing the gun game?
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram with touchdown number 8 on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Watch it slant.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Dalton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
Y'all playing black.
That's why it got knocked away there. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
You got 2 star safeties out that bitch.
Alert 3. Slam.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Wormley able to run him down for a 15-yard loss. And
This game might be over. This game over. This nigga probably don't even fucking finish this game.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this
I told you I might
quarter.
score 100 points on this fucking
Going
game.
forward on 4th, they're
Then I
going to
say
try
that
a
shit.
second time.
Regular. Check my 40. I got you. Mike 40. Five. Tighten up. 2 by 2. Move.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Pernell McPhee. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. Now it's Ingram, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And you beat the shit out the Vikings. I was like, damn.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Third down from the gun, Dalton. And that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. They haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Bernard. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Mike, check, 59. Yo, I got him. Coming right.
Now Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. Well, Lamar Jackson, his first NFL start came against the Cincinnati Bengals November 18th in Baltimore of last year, and he threw for 150 yards, ran for 119 more as the Ravens won 24-21 to kick off what became a 6-1 final stretch that got them the AFC North title.
The only motherfucker I was addicted to was the weekend, because I definitely went to the weekend concert.
And he's able to get it down
the way you hear it from, that's how you fucking stand on stage.
Good enough for the first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there.
Yeah,
Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
That's my nigga, yo.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown. Mark Ingram on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Damn, I waited all.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a carry for Bernard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Complete to the right side, it's Eifert. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. Here you go. Back and go full strength.
Dalton here from the gun. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
None.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
My phone can get some fucking shit.
Check Mike 40. Check Mike 40. Watch the out. Watch the out.
2 by 2. Move. Heads up.
The final act of the first half. Dalton. And now forced to go down, just protecting the football, hitting the turf. It's a sack. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
by the time
we have to leave the booth.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's Sam Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This will be fielded at the 17. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Dalton.
Oh my God! I wish this nigga throw the ball downfield. Like, he act like he's scared of shit.
Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Hey, go 368.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 40, Mike 40. He's tired of you. He's tired of us.
There's a hut. There's a hut.
From the gun, Dalton.
Thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
You. Check 3. 22, check, follow. 22, check, follow. Shoot. Go. Kill. Come on. I got moves.
Here's Jackson throwing again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Pernell McPhee in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
40's mine. 40's the mine. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44. Here you go. Side. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Dalton. Now he'll throw deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, That's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Let's go. It's 59. Mike the 59. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out. Ball try. 59. Come over. Check 59. Here we go. Here we go. Look up. 59.
On third down, Jackson. And he's got Snead. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Dancing to his left. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Jackson on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Miles Boykin. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1.
Nigga, I've been running the ball this quarter. Shit.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Right. Wait, who? What you looking for?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room.
What's your name?
Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator
What's your name again?
and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has
I'm fucking going in the other room adding friends on Fortnite and playing Madden with an ad.
After this, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, no, switch the mic right here. We go Mike 40, Mike 40.
From the gun, Dalton. That's complete to Gallman. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively,
I guess I leave the league of interceptions again because it was you, dog.
It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays in order to move it.
That guy,
again on 2nd down. Dalton, he's going to lock. That's caught at the 25. That one good for 37 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
It's now 2nd and 6.
3 down, 3 down.
Again, here's Bernard. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. To throw on 3rd down, Dalton. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Carr, the coverage there. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Ryan Kerrigan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Mike, check, 59. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
93, 52, 93.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
93, 50,
On 3rd down, Bernard.
Get that bitch.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
I'm coming. Jack.
Heavy.
Operating from the gun, Dalton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Out there, nigga.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20 as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the 1st down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team,
Damn.
and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter.
If I had that 99 throw power that Dre got out, I'd make that throw all day.
Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run again with Bernard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
It's our time. It's our time. 40's Mike. 40's Mike. Check,
My nigga trying to run clock and shit. He don't want to put up that 50 burger on his ass.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. It's complete.
Oh, yeah, he fucked that buddy up. He fucked that buddy up.
Had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Brought in left side by Snead. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.
I was trying to get the fuck down.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call a run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Baltimore, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up, we giving a show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Gentlemen. When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. is harder.